branding encompasses a lot of different components. The mistakes that brands make, all those things are separate. I ain't got it. And so just to be clear, marketing and branding, they also lack the information. We all know that our own personal thoughts and feelings can be misguided. And when I do, I still ain't got it. The lack of communication and the sales, promotion, user interface, and everything else that goes into the app itself wasn't cutting it. What's up, y'all? Welcome back to another episode of Designing Last. I'm your host, Devin, and hey, we're gonna jump right on into it. Just popping in today. Just want to give you guys some love and share what we're gonna talk to you all about today. Today is gonna be, a very simple episode where we're gonna just really talk to you about the mistakes that brands make. Literally, like we talk about, what great design is and package design and all these amazing things, but we gotta stay true to the goal at hand. And we would want to do that by eliminating the mistakes that we make when we're designing or when we're promoting, marketing, and all the other things. All those things are important when it comes to a brand, and branding encompasses a lot of different components. So just to be clear, marketing and branding, sales, promotion, all those things are separate, even though they do go hand in hand and work together to be able to accurately do the job of what a brand is trying to, convey. Basically, seriously, you can't have a brand without having those different components, because new merch alert. Get your sexy specs, your Deft sexy specs. Comes in all different different colors. The shirts, as you see, quality, nice, soft. Comes in all different colors. So you can go to the website and get the shirts exclusively, but they're going to be limited. So get it while you can. I don't know exactly how long they're going to be on the website, y'all, being honest. So, hey, get it while you can, and you can get it in multiple different colors, you know what I'm saying? Whether it's for your his or hers, or just for you, you know what I'm saying? Everybody needs to treat themselves, show how deft they are, you know what I'm saying? I'll be at the register, and hopefully when you get there, you can let me know, how deft you are as you get ready to check out. It takes so many things to actually build a brand. It really does. Like, a brand ain't just having a name or a logo. It's time. Literally, it really is time that you build, that builds up a brand. And because of that, sometimes people try to rush the process, and they often will, try to take shortcuts or try to say, well, I don't need this and that because, whatever reasons they may have, but they often aren't always justified. And even when they are justified, you have to do the research and the knowledge, and you can't go based off of your personal feelings or just your own personal thoughts of how things will work, because we all know that our own personal thoughts and feelings can be misguided. And they also lack the information that takes in order to be able to create something that's not going to be here today and gone tomorrow. It really does take a lot of information to be able to do something like that. And I want to go ahead and start talking to you all about one particular brand in particular who made a really big mistake that cost them over at least $100 million. That's huge, man. I ain't got no $100 million. I mean, hanging out, talking to you all, enjoying this day, enjoying my life, and being able to, reach out to you all and share something with you. But I ain't got no $100 million, man. I don't care who you are. I ain't got it. Like, and I will have it, but when I do, I still ain't got it. But still, like, I say that because it's important that you all know that, for example, are you all familiar with the brand Sonos? You are? Okay, cool. If you're not, that's cool as well. Like, they are a speaker brand that does, like, software and stuff like that. And they just last year, we did some updates to the software when it comes to like the app and stuff like that. And what happened is basically it was a big fiasco because when you do these things, like when it comes to branding, it's a lot of different steps and process, and it's a lot of different moving components that make sure you have to tackle everyone individually. And if you alienate your core audience as far as who the people you represent are, you're starting off bad from the beginning. Like, you're not going to end up getting what the results that you were looking for. I hate to say that, but just to let you guys know, that's just how it goes. Like, so take your time and work with a professional who really is consistent and dedicated to your best interests, not just theirs. What's happening, everyone? I'm Devin, and welcome to Cook This, Designing Labs Cook segment, where colleagues and clients, that's right, colleagues and clients help me complete the creative exercise here at Deft by cooking this. Today, I'm joined with Yesenia, Ciara,
that's me,
and Jasmine. Yeah, woo-woo. Come on, y'all. All right. So, we're gonna do a few rounds where we're going to be cooking this, and then afterwards we're gonna have a break where we'll be able to, just have a little laugh, about what we just saw. So let's jump right on into it. I'm gonna share the screen with you all, and we're going to go ahead and cook. So
the first time was
within 30 seconds.
They got to move a lot faster. You're trying to do 30 seconds.
Well, our artists here, man, they guess working on their own time, but
clearly.
Man, look at that. If that is not Blink Man in the feet and like in the flesh.
I was gonna laugh, but that didn't work.
Is that Batman's mask?
No,
that seems accurate.
It's like a castle, like a little medieval castle.
Yeah, that's the little house on the prairie, right?
Yeah.
Or
is that Noah's Ark? Like, I don't know. There's so many different shapes in one.
I still just want to know, like, why he has on gloves.
Hey, man. Thank you, man, for helping me cook this, bro. Like, I don't think if I could do that by myself, bro, because you were saying more than I could, and I was lost for...
I mean, I was just trying to make sure I worked it out, man. If I could see the vision coming, right? I wanted to try to jump in the mind of the artist and figure out what was going on there. What were they trying to show me? True. I tell you one thing, don't let them design the next fan, though. That was not safe.
Hey, man. Chop. Like, man, that thing was down all the way.
Oh, it was super low. Like, and then, like, you got to think this spinning, that thing's going to be all over the place,
Exactly,
you can't have that kind of length on a ceiling fan.
It was hilarious. But, hey, thank you to our artists, man, for being willing to draw on short notice with no reference, by the way. So this is all
clearly.
So this is all for fun, but hey,
all mental.
Yeah, but hey, they were up for the challenge, man, and showing how deft they can be, and we appreciate them, and we appreciate you all for tuning in to another episode of the Cook This segment here on Designer Labs. Now back to the podcast. That's what we pride ourselves here at Deft doing, and we're going to continue doing so. I say that because like I said, that misstep, I said, cost them over $100 million. But not only did it cost them over $100 million, their customers were frustrated because of the lack of communication and the user interface and everything else that goes into the app itself wasn't cutting it. Like, they were losing out on features that were key features that were no longer being able to utilize because of the updates that they made, and they got rid of some stuff and added some new things, and it's like the things that people really wanted they didn't pay attention to, and it cost them because of that. So just be mindful of that, brands. Whether you're starting out, you're established, or you're rebranding. So be careful of getting away from who you are and who you serve. I can't say that again. I can't say that enough, because we all want to expand and we all want to grow as far as individuals and as brands, but it has to make sense and it has to be done carefully. You can't just start running and you don't even know how to walk and chew gum at the same time. You really do have to go according to the process. Now, you can go out of order when it comes to the process of doing certain things, because sometimes, let's be realistic, I want to make sure I'm mindful that even now as a designer, I have my own process, but sometimes when it comes down to it, time is not on my side, and I might have to adapt in a way that I normally want to do so. And because of that, I've had to rely on other things, to do so. So just be mindful of that. Timing is everything. And with that being said, I think I'm going to go ahead and close on out for this episode of the podcast. Today we're not going to design. I just want to express to you all how important it is to make sure that when you're designing, working with a brand, creating a brand, or already looking to build upon a brand that you already have, be mindful of who you're working with, why you're doing it, and how you do it. That's just so important. And man, I thank you all for watching and listening. Hey, if you like this video and you want to see more content like that, go ahead and hit the subscribe button so you can level up your branding weekly. We talk about topics here on Deft, with Deft, the podcast Designing Labs, about a lot of different topics that I can't say it. I cannot say it quietly. I gotta go ahead and just yell it. We talking about some stuff, man, that nobody else ain't talking about. That's right, I said it. We are talking about topics that nobody else is talking about. And not only are we talking about topics that nobody else is talking about, we're enjoying it, having fun, we're encouraging, and we invite you all to keep coming back and being able to learn with us. This is not a one-shot. This is not a one-time thing and then it's done. No, this is an ongoing thing. The podcast don't stop, the learning doesn't stop, the engagement doesn't stop, the creativity doesn't stop. So, with that being said, stay engaged, stay creative. Until next time, I'm Devin here with Designing Labs. Hey, make sure you don't make the same mistakes as they did.